Alright, we are playing Iseeyou, and I do have to admit that I have played this before. Only because I played through the entire fucking game, and then I realized I wasn't recording. Yay. So, I know how the game is, which is really sad because it is actually really creepy, but it still is pretty freaky. I would have lied and said that I hadn't already beaten it, but I really don't feel like doing that. It's still gonna scare me at parts, don't get me wrong. It is still a freaky game with some 10 out of 10. Maybe not 10 out of 10, but it's pretty good. It's got some really good jump scares, or I guess not really like jump scares where it's just like here's a picture in your face then screaming, but it is still really good at being an indie horror game. And it fits the style so well. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this area is still part of the tutorial. If I remember correctly, there's like 2 areas that are tutorial, and then after that is when it's actually like, here you go, this is how you play. Or now you're like in the game. I'm pretty sure now is actually when, yeah, there was an eye there. So now I'm actually in the game. And this is called Iseeyou. And yeah, I like it. I like it very much. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I was very confused at this area the first time. Oh my god. It being hot in my room just stresses me out while I'm doing this. So there's a thing that flew by. I'm gonna go the opposite way. I forget like a lot of the game, but apparently I'm doing a lot better than I did the first time I played it in running through. Because the first time I did it, the recording, what would have been the recording, ended up being like 30 minutes. And at the point that I'm at now, this part was like, let me try and guess, I'd say probably like 15, nah, not 15, like 10 minutes into the video where I'm at now. But oh my god, it's freaky. Yeah, hear me though. I remember when that happened too, because I was sitting here playing and I was already going on like a big long rant about stuff, which I'm gonna have to talk about again because it is nice stuff to talk about. But I was talking about stuff and then it said I hear you, and I wasn't sure if it was just saying that or if it actually like picks up on your mic, and when it hits a certain volume it tells you that it can hear you. But essentially what I was talking about is just I have this microphone. The game volume's probably supposed to be very loud, but I turned it down because the microphone that I got is the wrong microphone. It's still a really good microphone, but I just bought the wrong model because I'm stupid, and I said, okay, well, there was a face in there. That's got me twice now. The first time I played it, and this time. But I was like, oh yeah, I bought the wrong model because I am so stupid that I went, okay, that one has a longer name. That must mean that it's better. That was my entire basis for buying the microphone that I did. I found out originally about the microphone simply because I watch...
Don't forget about the trash can.
Okay. Simply because I watch a certain YouTube channel. I didn't see that the first time I played. But, watch a YouTube channel. They make videos. Their mics sounded really good, and they told people what mic they use. And, yeah. Now we're in a morgue. But they told people what mic they use, and that mic ended up being a really good one. So I went to buy it, and it is a blue snowball, if you're interested. But I went, okay, the name for that one's longer, so that must mean that it has like more features or something. That was freaky. But I was like, that one's name is longer, so it must have more features. And it doesn't. It actually has less features. I bought the blue snowball ice, and I should have just bought the blue snowball. Basically, all the ice is missing is it does not have a little thing in the back where you can, like a little switch that you use, and it has different settings for like how loud to pick up your voice. And this one doesn't have that, so whenever I record, everything has to be really quiet around me, so I can't have my fan on, and it sucks. So there's that. There's a guy there, which I still don't fucking like. Like, this game is very creepy. I'm just speedrunning it at this point, basically. Which sucks, because the first video was going to be so much better. It was, like I said, it was like over half an hour long, and I was fucking terrified, and now this one is just like, I remember most of what happens. Like, I'm pretty sure at this point you reach, at the end of the hallway, there just starts to be static or something. No? I really need to get a sign for my door too that tells people that I'm recording, because I hate nobody comes in my room when I'm not recording, but the second I start recording is when people decide, oh hey, I'm gonna go in there. Also, this is where the game starts getting trippy. It tells you that there's errors, and there aren't actually errors. This is like, I like it. I like this idea for a game where you just tell the person who's playing it, like, okay, the game's breaking. Like, this error occurred, and it didn't occur. And that's a really smart idea, in my opinion. I think you go to the right at this part, and then you see something, maybe? No? Maybe you went to the left then. Yeah, you did go to the left. You see that guy? Go down this way. You enter this room. You let them out. And then some freaky shit. And you book it the fuck out of there. Cause fuck that. other thing that I was talking about. Okay, this is where there's static. So, I won't talk for this. There we go, now I can talk again. But I was also talking about this guy who used to play tons of horror games, because I was like, I don't know how this guy was managing to put himself through it. He ended up passing away. He had a really good YouTube channel. His name was Morfar. You should definitely go and check him out. Watch some of his old videos before he passed. But the guy was a beast. He fucking played horror games like constantly. And at one point he got sick to the point where like he went to the doctors, had some surgery, and they're like, you can't sit down for like more than an hour at a time. So he got home and was like, I'm gonna play through an entire game in one session just because. Oh, that thing fucking got me again. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Fuck that. Oh, that was the first like genuine scares on this second playthrough. Fuck that thing. I'm so sorry that it didn't record the first one too. Like that was, this has gotta suck. My first one was 10 times fucking better, and I could have faked playing it before, but it would have been so obviously fake. I'm bad at lying about shit like that, so it would have been me like walking around and just like, oh, what's over here? Oh, I just so happened to find exactly the perfect thing. So also, the end is going to abruptly cut, so let me say before the video ends, I forget when exactly the end is, but I just gotta say, I hope you enjoyed the episode that I uploaded for this. I believe this is 9, or 10, I forget what one, but I hope you enjoyed it, because it is a freaky fucking game, and I would definitely recommend getting it. Yeah, this is going to be the end. I'll also link what happens at the end, because the recording's gonna cut. It's freaky shit. Oh, I thought that it... Okay, there we go. I just fucking booked it. And then the recording doesn't cut yet, but some freaky shit. It opens up...